Good morning. It is Gratitude Monday, and I am so thankful. It is Thanksgiving Day week. This is exciting. And over the weekend, my family, we had a lot going on. I was doing some dog sitting. So for those of you who don't know, I actually do dog sitting on the side because I love dogs, but we just can't have a dog right now. So I actually work through rover.com and am a dog sitter. So we had a wonderful yellow lab or golden lab, and she was just a joy. We got to go walk with her, and she was just so fun, and she loved to have belly rubs. So I was super thankful to be able to relax with a dog and enjoy just having a dog in my house again. And then we also had a couple play dates. So my oldest daughter had a birthday party, and her and her friend were at the birthday party, and then we picked them up and came back to our house. My youngest daughter, good morning, Lisa. Thanks for coming on. Hope you had a great weekend. My youngest daughter had cheer practice, and she had a friend at cheer, and so my husband actually picked them up and came back to our house. So we had 2 play dates at our house, plus I was dog sitting, plus we started our holiday baking and made snowman cookies and ornament cookies. That's like a tradition. If we don't get to make any other cookies all season, we definitely make our snowman cookies with red hot buttons. I posted those pictures over the weekend as well. But super thankful to have friends that my girls get to hang out with and play with. Super thankful to be able to play with a dog this weekend, and super thankful to just my family and my friends. And so as we kind of kick off, I'm thankful every day, and that's why I do Gratitude Monday. I actually started Gratitude Monday after I think it was a 30-day gratitude challenge last November in 2018. And then after that, I decided, you know what? I'm going to do a Gratitude Monday, because it really just put my heart and my mind in this mindset of being thankful and remembering to be grateful regardless of the circumstances. And I am just so grateful for my Lord Jesus Christ and Savior, because everything I do is to just honor Him. And good morning, Tammy. Thanks for coming on. Hope you had a great weekend. And so when I started this whole Gratitude Monday thing like a year ago, or maybe, I guess because it was December I started it, it'd be almost a year ago. It's just been an amazing journey over this past year, because I don't think that I have missed a single Monday to come on and be grateful. And I've been grateful about different things. But as the season of Thanksgiving truly kicks off for a lot of people this week and into Christmas, and then, January 1st, a lot of people make their resolutions. I personally don't make resolutions. I make goals for the next year that I try and hit. But I am just really thankful that a year later, I still am able to find things to be thankful for. Even if it's just like waking up and feeling good, because for me, my health is so important. My health is like more than, it's just one of the most important things in my life, because I've had my health taken from me on minor scales, but were wake-up calls. So back in 2001, I had mononucleosis, and that just kicked my butt. I did not listen to my body. I was eating what I thought was right, and I was not sleeping. I'd been training for 2 marathons. I was just wearing myself out. I'd been through kind of a tumultuous relationship, on and off again, about a year prior to that. And I just, I had basically that relationship had taken me from 140 pounds to 105 pounds. That's how much stress I had. And right after I ended that relationship, I did a healthy thing, which was join a marathon training group to try and, establish trust with people again. And when I did that, I really never gained the weight back because I was running a ridiculous amount of running. So, but the stress of that mentally and emotionally leading into like the physical stress of marathon training, and coupled with really not sleeping as well as I should, eating what I thought was right, but I actually wasn't eating enough for the amount of calories I was burning. So it was never refueling. And it just culminated into this big crash on my health. And I had mono and actually missed, when you get mono as an adult, it is like I was sleeping 16, 18 hours a day. I was hallucinating. I was thinking my dad was coming into my apartment and he was not. It was crazy. But that was like a first health scare for me. And I came out of that, worked with a dietitian. I worked with an athletic trainer to really revise how I did my training, and ended up giving up like marathon training and focusing on half marathons because that was a better distance for me. It didn't beat my body up so much. And then I got into triathlon, and that was like the best thing. And then in that course of time, I got married, and after my first triathlon, I had a couple of girls, and they've kind of become my world. And now I still work out about an hour, almost 5-6 days a week, but I'm certainly not as intense with training. And then I had a health scare in 2014 that was really scary. I thought for about 10 days that I had intestinal cancer. All my tests came back saying that I had intestinal cancer because my numbers and blood tests were all over the place. But as testing went on, I did not have intestinal cancer, but it was one of those things where I was working over 60 plus hours a week. We had a nanny because my husband was on second shift. One parent was only seeing our kids 1 hour once a day. And then this intestinal cancer scare came along, and I was just like, this has got to stop. So months later, I actually ended up resigning from my job, and then I started my own business. Like, that's not stressful, but it was a different type of stress. It was on my terms. It was like I had a lot more control. And then I had a breast cancer scare like in 2016. And everything was fine. It was just a spot on the mammogram, ultrasound. Ultrasound was fine. But those 3 events were really big in my life. And so my health is so important because I love taking care of people. I think that's why I'm a physical therapist. It's because I want to help people make better decisions about their health so that they don't experience the stress and the strain of what I've gone through, thinking that I'm taking care of myself, but really not. So as I go into this season of Thanksgiving, I'm just feeling really blessed because I have a lot of opportunities right now to be able to reach out to people and help them and just guide them and just meet them where they are. Meet them where they are in their own health journey and be the liaison for them. I kind of jokingly say to my patients sometimes that, look, I'm your family physical therapist. You may have a family doctor, but I'm your family physical therapist. If you got an ache or a pain, you come to me first. I might not be the right person for you to start with, but I can at least get you started on the right path so you're not wasting time. You're not wasting copays. You're not wasting, all your resources. Let me be that resource for you. And I love doing that for people. I had 2 patients reach out to me over this weekend, former patients, just to say, hey, this is what's going on. I'm not really sure what I should be doing about this. And I was excited to help them. And another, the other patient, he reached out just to say hi and see, hey, can we chat sometime? What's going on in your world? And so I'm going to talk with him tomorrow, because my patients are my friends too. I treat them as my family. I treat them as my friends because I care about them. And I am so grateful to have my patients as part of my family. I don't have family here in Wisconsin. So I have my church family. I have my patients, my work family, I guess. But I like to connect with people, and I just like to help people. I love doing that. It's kind of like my thing, And it energizes me. It rejuvenates me. And I am just grateful for the community and the family that I have here, because not having my parents here, not having my sister here and my kids' cousins here, and then not having my husband's family here, they're in Michigan. So this is my home because I have such an extended family of people, whether they're at my church, whether they're at my kids' school, whether they're through my connections with my patients and my patients' friends and family, whether it's through I have a Mom Chief of Everything Facebook group where I get to connect with different moms and either help empower them, or actually they kind of help me too through a support system. Then I have a DIY health habit Facebook group where I get to help people, learn about how to exercise safely and choose the right foods. And then they give me feedback too on different things as well. And so this week, I am super thankful for the opportunity to serve people, to have such a great system or network of friends and family locally that maybe they're not my blood relatives, but they are amazing people and they encourage me and they inspire me. And so today, I want to ask you, who inspires you? Who encourages you? Who are you really thankful for? And it might be a group of people. It might be just one or two or three really specific individuals. But whoever it is, whatever your circumstances are, think about that today. I encourage you to do that. And then if it's somebody who's really touched you, especially in the past few weeks or in the past year, reach out to them and say, hey, thank you. I appreciate you. This is a season of Thanksgiving. I appreciate each and every one of you who follows me, who encourages me, who empowers me, who inspires me. I love each and every one of you, and I just pray that you have a wonderful Thanksgiving and a wonderful season of joy as we move into Thanksgiving and Christmas. Take care. Give a great day. Love y'all.